sure you've got public support on your side? I mean, all the polling evidence seems to suggest that the support for doctors, which may have been very, very considerable, and I think in most people's hearts, you're not seen as a militant trade union, but you're becoming to be seen as increasingly militant.
I think that's because of where we find ourselves, where we have successive health secretaries who don't seem to be willing to address the problems that we're facing. We're crying out because we have a crisis. I worry every time that I come to work that I'm going to be doing the work of two doctors because all it takes is for one of my colleagues to call in sick, and I don't begrudge them that. They call in sick, and I'm automatically doing the work of two doctors. What we're asking for is to have more doctors in these training places, so that we have better staff rotas. Ultimately, that is going to be better for patient care. And I think it's really important the Secretary of State addresses that. And so far, we just don't think that he has done that.
And Callum, just a kind of final thought, the cynicism that you're being accused of at calling this strike action at Christmas, when you need all the doctors around that are available to be on the wards, to working out who can be discharged so that they can spend Christmas at home with loved ones. And of course, that is going to be so much more difficult when all the resident doctors are on strike over the period when that would be happening.
Yeah, so I think it's important to point out that we're not striking over Christmas itself, and all of our action,
No, but
as it
in the
has
lead
been
up to it,
before.
when those decisions would be made, you are.
So, as with all of our action, that is covered by senior colleagues, so specialist consultants who can make those discharge decisions. We talk about spending time with loved ones. Doctors will be working on Christmas Day. I'm personally working New Year's Eve. I'm working the night shift. Doctors sacrifice their time around Christmas, on Christmas Day itself, to be there to deliver the care that we always do for patients. This strike was completely avoidable if the Secretary of State had come back and even replied to our letter. We have told him that we're willing to look at an offer that goes over multiple years. That would take strike action off the table, not only for December, but for multiple years to come. We think that is a common sense approach for the Secretary of State to take, but it's one that he's not taken at all.
Do you think he will?
I hope so. And we're taking strike action because we see this as the only option to get him to come to the table to address it. We think we're being really reasonable. We gave us the time to have those conversations, and he didn't contact us at all. I don't see how this is anyone else's fault other than his.